All right, so in this video, we're going to break down Relay versus Mercury, two of the most popular business banks in 2025, and figure out which one actually works best for small business owners. If you've ever opened a business bank account at one of the big traditional banks like Chase or Wells Fargo, you know the drill: paperwork, random fees, and the feeling that they're doing you a favor by letting you open an account. Relay and Mercury flip that model on its head. They're digital first, easy to set up, and designed for founders. But here's the thing, they are not the same. They're built for slightly different types of businesses. So let's walk through them side by side like a friend would explain over coffee, and by the end, you'll know which one makes more sense for you. And if you're new here, I'm Erin, your money friend. I make these videos so banking and business finance feels less scary and way more doable. So first up, Relay. Think of Relay like one big piggy bank that you can split into 20 smaller piggy banks inside. You might label one jar for taxes, one for payroll, one for bills, and one for profits, all without opening separate accounts at different banks. If you've ever had trouble keeping track of money, Relay makes it easy by letting you organize it into these different jars all in one place. Why founders love Relay? Multiple accounts under one roof. So instead of opening new bank accounts at different banks, you just click and create a new one instantly. Think of it like adding a new jar inside your piggy bank with a label on it. It's super quick and super simple. Perfect for profit first. If you've heard of the profit first method, it's basically a system where you make sure profit gets set aside first before spending on anything else. Relay is the official partner for that method, so they've built the whole system right into their platform. Team controls, you can hand out debit cards or access to employees, but you get to decide what they can and cannot do. For example, maybe your assistant can pay bills, but they can't move money into their own account. That control gives you a peace of mind. No hidden fees. Relay has a free plan that's really free. There's no surprise charges, no required minimum money you have to keep in there, and no overdraft penalties if you slip up. It's all upfront, so you're not guessing at the end of the month. Relay is like the super organized friend who color codes everything. If you're the kind of founder who likes that structure, Relay helps you sleep at night knowing every dollar is in place. Now let's talk about Mercury. Mercury is like an online bank, but think of it as a toolkit built for newer, fast-growing businesses, while Relay focuses on helping you keep money organized into those neat jars. Mercury is more about setting up smart shortcuts that save time and make it easier to handle growth. Kind of like having a helper who automates tasks for you when your business starts getting busy. Here's what stands out. Super easy setup. You can apply and get approved online without stepping foot in a branch. No monthly fees. Just like Relay, there's a free plan with no balance requirements. Multi-user controls. If you've got a team, Mercury lets you set roles and permissions. Virtual and physical debit cards. You can create multiple cards instantly and set specific spending rules. Built-in integrations. If you're running on Stripe, Shopify, or other tools, Mercury connects cleanly. Great for international. They offer free wires, including international wires, through foreign exchange rates, and middleman banks may still tack on charges. Mercury is like the tech-savvy friend who builds custom shortcuts and automations. This matters because when your business starts to grow quickly, those shortcuts save you hours of work and prevent mistakes. If you're scaling fast, hiring people in different countries, or just want a dashboard that shows you exactly where your money is going, Mercury can make your life so much easier and less stressful. Before we dive into how they stack up, let me show you Relay's pricing so you see exactly what you'd get. Use my link down below. That way you can follow along and even test things out yourself while I screen share. All right, so when we head to the page, here is Relay's pricing. There are 3 different types of plans. There's a starter, a grow, and a scale plan. For the starter plan, it's mostly for solopreneurs and businesses that are just getting started. It's free, and for banking, you get 0.97 APY, 1% cash back. For bills and expenses, you get bill creation, intake, and management, cards with built-in spend policies, and receipt collection and storage. For invoicing, you get ACH debit plus 1% of transaction amount, payment request links, invoice creation and tracking, and you get accounting integration such as QuickBooks and Xero. For the popular version, it is going to be the Pro or Grow version. It is for small teams with growing cash flow complexities. It is $30 a month. You can try it out for 2 weeks. And instead of 0.97, it is 1.65% APY, and instead of 1%, it's 1.25% cash back. For the scale option, it is discounted right now. It's $90 currently a month. For larger teams that want to scale more and faster, instead of 1.65, it's 2.86% APY, and instead of 1.25% cash back, it is 1.5% cash back. All right, now let's look at Mercury's pricing so you can go ahead and compare both. Again, use my link down below. It helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. And sometimes Mercury runs bonuses through this link. So Mercury has 3 tiers. The free version is free, includes core banking, transfers, company card expense, management, bill pay, accounting, and access to treasury if you keep at least $250,000. The plus version is $29.90 a month. It adds ACH debit invoicing, which is $1 per transaction, recurring invoices, invoicing APIs that are coming soon, multiple GL codes, and reimbursements up to 20 users per month, which is $5 per additional active user. Then for Mercury Pro, it's $2.99 a month. It's for businesses with complex operations that need a relationship manager. Biggest thing is you get that relationship manager invoice with ACH debit and NetSuite categorizations, plus reimbursement up to 250 users. So for most small startups, the free plan does cover everything that you need. Let's line them up side by side and I'll walk you through it like we're just chatting. When it comes to account setup, both are fast, but Relay feels almost instant if you're a freelancer or a small business. Mercury takes a little longer and can be pickier, especially if you are brand new. For an organization, Relay is the clear winner because you can split your money into up to 20 accounts like jars for taxes, payroll, or bills. Mercury doesn't really focus on that. Now on team controls, Mercury pulls ahead. Their system is more advanced for bigger teams. If you've got several people handling money, Mercury gives you more ways to set limits and permissions. When it comes to international payments, Mercury works better if you're paying people overseas. Relay is more focused on US-based businesses. With savings and interest, Relay lets you earn between 1 to 3% just by keeping money in their saving accounts. Mercury only offers interest if you move cash into their special treasury feature, which is kind of like an extra savings tool. And for cash deposits, honestly, neither is amazing. Relay works a little better if you run a brick and mortar business, but if your company is mostly digital, this probably won't matter to you. So which one should you pick in 2025? Relay is usually the better fit if you're a small business owner, a freelancer, or just someone who wants their money split into neat little buckets without the hassle. It's simple, it's organized, and makes everyday banking feel a lot less overwhelming. Mercury, on the other hand, shines when a business is scaling up. Think about startups that are adding employees, moving quickly, or working with people in different countries. It's built for that type of growth and gives you more advanced tools to manage it all. If I had to sum it up, for most small business owners, Relay will keep things clean and manageable. For fast-moving companies with international needs, Mercury can help take off the pressure. So that's Relay versus Mercury in 2025. Both are great. The real answer is which one fits your business style better. I've dropped my affiliate links down below for both Relay and Mercury. Using them don't cost you a thing, but it does help support the channel and sometimes gets you perks like cash bonuses. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Erin, your money friend. If this helped, hit that like button and drop a comment with which bank you're leaning towards, and subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown. I'll see you in the next one.